Hey there, so someone just asked me if it was easier to juggle with big juggling balls or smaller ones. If you look at the size of these, this is the Higgins Brothers ball that I'm gonna list below, and this is a custom ball that I had made for me, so it's a little bit smaller. I don't sell these yet, but I wanna address the question, which was, is it harder or easier to juggle with the big balls or small balls? And the answer is, it kind of depends on the size of your hand along with where you're at with your juggling journey. So if you're getting started, it's gonna be best if you get something that's around a tennis ball size, like a lacrosse ball, something like that, about this size, something that fits in your hand comfortably. And as you get better at juggling, you're gonna be holding, you know, like instead of just having 2 to juggle 3, you're gonna have 3 to juggle 5, and you'll need to be able to hold them in order for that to happen. So what you want to consider is like where you're at your journey and going on from that, along with the consistency of the ball. So inside here, they're like beans or pellets, things like that. So when it hits, it sits, doesn't move once it hits the ground. It might move like a tad bit. If you're juggling like a tennis ball, it's gonna hit and it's gonna like roll and bounce and do all of that. Also, while you're juggling, you're going to hit the balls in the air. Like they'll hit like that, and if you're doing something that ricochets, bouncy balls or something, they're gonna go flying all over the place. And with actual juggling balls like this, I'm gonna list up my favorite and top recommended juggling balls down below as well. You'll notice that what happens is they're easier to catch, they're easier to throw. When they hit, it doesn't go all over the place, so it's easier to get better quicker. If you're doing something like juggling a basketball or a soccer ball, something like that, you're gonna be holding it like this, and you have to throw it up higher in order for that to work. Because you have the surface area that's about this big, that'll be going up, and it'll clog this whole area of the pattern. With this, it's tiny, like it takes up a tiny amount of space, right? So you'll see here, imagine these were basketballs. They're huge, they couldn't be this close. Like they wouldn't work like this. You have to be juggling like this. So that's why it is important to have smaller balls for the most part when you're doing this. And you can, you know, there are ones that are about this big that still work, things like that are fine. But ideally you want to have something around the size of the balls that are listed in the description down below. Hope this helps. If it does, give it a thumbs up. It really helps on the YouTube algorithm, and I would appreciate it. So have an awesome day. Thanks for watching.